Hi there, everybody. This is Carrie Hamblen, the CEO and president of the Las Cruces Green Chamber of Commerce, coming to you again with another one of our Zoom chats, which are benefits for you as a member of the Green Chamber. And these are great opportunities for us to uplift our member businesses. And today I have brand coordinator extraordinaire for High Horse Cannabis Company, the one and only Nicole Jordan. Nicole, it is so great to see you. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing fabulous on this day. And, it's always exciting to learn about what our businesses are doing. High Horse Cannabis Company just recently became a member of the Green Chamber, and we're going to be celebrating a ribbon cutting, which we'll talk about later on. But I want to know first and foremost, because right now you've got two locations with a possibility of a third. We're not going to talk about that yet because it's top secret. But you've got your location in Chaparral, and then you just opened up the 24-hour dispensary. And so first question first, High Horse started in Chaparral. How has it been to have a dispensary in like what we consider really a rural part of the state? But you're so close to El Paso, so I'm sure it's working out.
It's definitely been an experience. We get our clients when they finally do find the way out there that are from El Paso. They say, oh man, I didn't know when I was going to stop driving. But then once they do come and check out the store, we get returning clients from El Paso, specifically the northeast area of El Paso, since it's a 15-minute drive from there. And then, of course, we do get a lot of the locals that live in Chaparral. When we first opened up, we were one of the very first dispensaries in that area, and the amount of comments that came from the locals that they were so happy that they didn't have to drive out all the way out to Sunland or Anthony to get their medicine has been so rewarding. So it's nice to get to know all of our clients by name. We like to learn their preference, and we're able to do that being in such a small community.
Absolutely. That's one of the things that I think small businesses do so well is that they nurture those relationships, because that's what keeps people coming back to you every single time is when they know you know who they are. You're not just some face walking in to buy some cannabis.
Oh no, we'll be like, oh, you're here for your cherry pie, and then they get so excited, and it's very nice building those interpersonal relationships because
Yeah.
it brings loyalty. They can go and check out our other shops, and we give good experiences at any place. We have good reviews too to prove that one.
Well, you'd mentioned something that, knowing that somebody like had a particular preference of product. And this is the thing that I always tell businesses, like work on your customer support. Your product will say what it needs to say, but it's your customer support that will bring people back. What is it that you all instill in your employees about customer service?
Our foundation is always help the patients. The company, like I said, it's built from a passion backed up by medical services. So we teach them to learn what they like. Don't don't impose what you like. Tell them, what have you been feeling today? And then they'll start to tell you, with your experience, you should be able to know, well, I could recommend this to them, this to them. But it's just a matter of asking them some questions, getting to know them, because when you come in to our shop in High Horse, it's an experience from the start to the end. And we like to make you feel like you can relax. It's almost like a therapy session where you can talk about something that was stressing you out, and you're excited that this product is going to help you out with that stress, the pain, whatever it might be. So that's something we definitely focus on, is ask them about them, ask the patient what they are feeling.
Thank you, because and this isn't just for cannabis businesses. This is for businesses across the board, because so many in the cannabis dispensaries are having the same thing, is like there are other options. People can go somewhere else. You don't want them to go somewhere else. You want them to go to your store. So what can you do to keep them going into your place of business is that you remember who they are, you understand their needs, you make sure that they feel safe and comfortable, and you make sure that they want to have an experience that they're going to come back for time and time again. So thank you all for doing that. Now, in this customer service thing, I mean, it's really, you talk about the patients a lot. So there's this really the strong medical license drive. So, and then you opened up a 24-hour dispensary right on Valley. And, I know with every single location, there's so many factors that go into play, and that can be a whole nother Zoom chat. about what you have to do in terms of a location, but why the 24-hour dispensary?
Well, first, it's nice that Las Cruces has offered us that opportunity because not everywhere in the state are dispensaries allowed to open up a 24/7 location. So that was definitely a benefit is the location. Second, our owner, like I said, he comes from a medical background. He owns Buen Salud, which we offer the free medical card services. And from that, he has had experiences when we were at the legacy company where a patient called late at night and we were already closed by then. And so after a couple calls and the cameras that they reviewed the next day, they saw the patient come up to the doors and try to open the doors, and then they collapsed.
Oh
And
no, no.
the severity of that was an impact for our owner to want to open up a location where everybody has access to their medicine no matter the time of day. After opening, a couple days after opening the drive-through in Las Cruces, we had a couple that they told us their story, how they have to go to the hospital unexpectedly, and it happens with everyone, and that usually they can't go and buy their medicine after they get out of the hospital at 1-2 in the morning. And that day they were so happy. They said, we don't have to worry about when we will have access again. And that's cool for everyone. We've had stories like that come time and time again since opening, whether their work schedule doesn't allow them to buy that 9 to 5 shops and at 9 to 5 shops. So we definitely focus on the patient having access to their medicine, because who are we to judge what time you go and buy your medicine? This isn't something that's covered by insurance where you can have a 3-month supply and be good. Sometimes you only have $40 to spend on a tincture and you don't have any more. And unfortunately things happen, and it's nice to have that access.
Oh, I'm so glad that you're able to do that. And yeah, hats off to the city of Las Cruces for not implementing those. There are folks who say that Las Cruces really kind of leads the way in being progressive about embracing this industry and understanding that we've got people who are responsible business owners and they want to make sure that their clients have access to the medicine that they need. And I look at it as medicine as well. I think we need to destigmatize it, because I take gummies to help me sleep, because as we were talking before we started recording, that as you get older, like when you lose sleep, you lose a day. And I'm grateful that I have cannabis, because I don't want to be dependent on pharmaceuticals, on anything manufactured. And so I'm really grateful for it. So I think it's also destigmatizing it, making sure people don't feel ashamed that this is something that helps them, that keeps them from being addicted to big pharma. And I guess that's kind of, you can kind of tell my politics on there is like, no big pharma, so I'm glad for that. Now, you've got a block party coming up this weekend in Chaparral. And so tell us about the block party, because we're going to have the e-blast go out on that. But tell us about the block party.
Okay, so the Chaparral block party is going to be happening this Saturday, December 3rd. And we are going to start it at 9 a.m. or at 10 a.m. and it's going to go all the way to 9 p.m. Throughout the whole event, we'll have different food trucks set up. We're going to have music. We're going to have a photo booth. There's also going to be a horse that you can go and take your kids with and take pictures and things like that, since it is high horse. And on top of that, we will be having hourly raffles. And the way we will do our raffles is that we're going to have them categorized. So that way we have an appeal to every type of consumer, whether they, whichever method they prefer, we're going to have raffles for them to be able to accommodate that into their use.
So you mean like edibles or a flower you can't raffle off? So right? Am I right on that?
So it can't be completely free. So it has to cost a penny. And on that topic, we are going to be having the free weed program. So what that is, the first 42 purchases will win a full year of free pre-rolls. And so they'll be getting it with their transaction whenever they come into the store, and they have the ability to get that pre-roll with their purchase for a whole year.
Girl, that's a great idea.
Guys, I'm so excited for that one. So we hope to see a lot of people out there, not just the Chaparral community, but the surrounding area as well. It's going to be something new. I don't think Chaparral has had a block party. So we hope to make it an annual event where they can take their kids, a safe space, for them to just go and have fun.
That's awesome. So the High Horse Dispensary in Chaparral is located at 545 South County Line, Suite B. Again, 545 South County Line. We'll have that information in the text either above or below, all depending on how you're looking at this. And love the ideas and love the creativity, because I think a lot of our dispensary owners are being creative. Also recognizing that, you don't want it to apply to kids. You don't want or to appeal to kids, because we're all going to be responsible and understand about brain development and all that stuff. And that you're recognizing that there are opportunities to provide this to people who can use it, that can benefit from it, or if they want to use it recreationally and legally. So it sounds like it's going to be a fabulous day, and I hope the weather is great. I haven't looked at the weather forecast yet, but I hope it's great.
I've heard some rain, but then it cleared up. So you know how the weather is down here.
Yeah, I know we have all 4 seasons in one day, or 3 seasons since we don't really have winter. Nicole, Jordan, it's so lovely talking to you. I know that you and I are going to get to work together more on some other things. We're going to be doing our ribbon cutting of the dispensary on December 15th. And so we'll have that information coming out. You'll see it coming out on our e-blast. So we can't wait to celebrate there with you. And if you'd like more information on High Horse, I've got their website either above or below, so you can go ahead and check them out and follow them on Facebook, obviously, and look for High Horse Cannabis Company, so that you can go ahead and make sure that you're supporting your locally owned dispensary. And so, Nicole, thank you so much. I know I'm going to see you soon. And so until then, have a fabulous day.
Thank you for your time. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. If you're a member of the Green Chamber and you'd like to do a Zoom chat like this and make it really easy to uplift your business, go ahead and contact me here at the Green Chamber on our Facebook page. We'll be more than happy to schedule that for you. Nicole, take care. Have a great weekend. Congratulations on the block party, and we'll see you on the 15th for our ribbon cutting.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Thank you very much.
All righty. Take care.
You as well.